Hello, I am Lady Insanity, and welcome to my take on why you don't have LAN and what you should do about it. This topic comes from the flood of uncertainty surrounding Major League Gaming's decision to opt out of Call of Duty for the Winter Championships this March. I will explain it as best as I can using the information that I know personally or have collected myself. Before we start, some of you may be new and not know what LAN is, or why is it important. Here's a 10-second explanation for all of you newcomers. LAN allows custom matches to play without an internet connection. This offline use lets tournament holders sync multiple consoles for play. In the ideal LAN setting, it also allows the game to be played without any hindrance from lag normally experienced online. Here's an important question. Why is there no LAN? There are many complaints coming from the Call of Duty community that have repeated themselves over the years. Modern Warfare 3 came out in November. Competitive gaming in Call of Duty is at its highest. Why no LAN, even now? Here are a couple of factors that you may not have thought of. COD Elite is the newest addition to the Call of Duty experience. Modern Warfare 3 is the first title that is utilizing all of Elite's features. It's all about priority. Activision made a lot of promises to their fans. The game has peaked with over 3 million concurrent gamers at one time. Infinity Ward has to deliver to its base before it caters to the competitive. Think to the recent patch for Modern Warfare 3, Update 1.08 that fixed multiple bugs and balance issues in the game. This is actually the 8th update that has come in so far since November. Some are under the impression that updates are instantaneous and can be easily patched in, that LAN is made in 2 days and sent out the third. Well, that is not the case. Games go through a certification process for the Xbox and PS3. Certification process requires that Microsoft or Sony approve the update through testing before mass distributed across the network. How much does that cost? One patch actually pays around the range of $40,000 to up to 6 figures. And for continuously flowing updates, like what Call of Duty currently does, that cost builds up. While DLC normally pays itself for these updates, patches right now are centered towards fixing the game experience, not adding to it, which does unfortunately put competitors in a bad spot. There are more reasons why LAN isn't here. I could say more, but I'd probably disappear by the time you view this video. The point I'm trying to say here is that because the competitive scene is a fraction of the entire Call of Duty fan base, LAN is one of the lowest for priority. Now, what can you do? What can you do to help? Show Activision and Infinity Ward that you care. That LAN is so important to the growth of competitive Call of Duty, not just for right now, but for future installments. That way in 2 or so years' time, whenever another Modern Warfare game is out, we won't be stuck in this situation again. Show that you care in the most supportive and rational way possible. Not telling Robert Bowling that you want to slit his throat if he doesn't put in LAN, which, by the way, he's not the one you have to blame for not having LAN. But show that COD deserves LAN. This is the end of my soapbox to you. If you support Call of Duty or the progression of console esports or esports as a whole, please consider showing your dedication to Infinity Ward and Activision to help Modern Warfare 3 and future titles. I'm Lady Insanity, and thank you for watching.